Welcome to Arka Studio Design. Explore architectural brilliance, home interior inspiration, and creative decorating ideas. Here, form meets function in stunning home designs. Subscribe and transform your space with us. Transform tiny sloped yards, inspiring rustic small garden landscaping ideas. For homeowners with small sloped yards, landscaping can seem daunting. However, these challenging spaces offer unique potential for transformation. When paired with rustic garden design, sloped yards can become cozy retreats that feel both grounded in nature and effortlessly charming. While flat yards may lend themselves more easily to conventional layouts, sloped spaces invite creativity. With the right approach, any tiny sloped yard can be transformed into a haven of rustic beauty, full of personality and functionality. In this article, we'll explore various techniques and design ideas to make the most of a small, sloped yard, bringing in elements of nature, texture, and charm to create a truly inviting outdoor sanctuary. The rustic aesthetic centers around an organic, natural appeal that often incorporates materials like stone, wood, and metals with a patina of age. Rustic gardens are designed to feel warm, welcoming, and unpretentious. Elements such as reclaimed wood, rough-hewn stones, and wildflowers can help craft an outdoor space that feels more like an extension of the natural landscape than a meticulously manicured garden. In a small, sloped yard, a rustic approach is ideal because it allows the space to feel harmonious with its surroundings, celebrating imperfections rather than disguising them. In this sense, rustic design can transform a small, challenging yard into a charming, intimate setting that exudes natural beauty. Although sloped yards can present challenges, they also bring a host of unique benefits that flatter rustic landscaping. Elevated spaces offer natural layers, allowing gardeners to create different levels and areas of interest. Additionally, slopes can aid in water runoff, which, when managed correctly, keeps plants hydrated without waterlogging the soil. This multi-layered approach to design in a small, sloped yard provides visual depth and interest, turning potential limitations into opportunities for creativity. With thoughtful landscaping, a sloped yard becomes an intimate retreat where every terrace, nook, and cranny offers a distinct view and atmosphere. When it comes to transforming a sloped yard, terracing is an essential starting point. Terraces are flat sections created at different levels on a slope, often supported by retaining walls. These flat areas allow for easy planting and create distinct zones for different plants or activities. In a rustic garden, terraces are typically made from natural materials like stone or reclaimed wood, both of which blend beautifully with the natural surroundings. For a small yard, narrow terraces or alternating levels add interest without overwhelming the space, allowing each section to serve a unique purpose. Terracing a sloped yard not only makes the area more accessible, but also helps control erosion, keeping soil in place and protecting plants. In a sloped yard, plant selection is critical. Opt for plants that thrive in various levels of sunlight and soil moisture to ensure they flourish in their unique spots on the slope. Native plants are an excellent choice, as they are often well adapted to local conditions and bring a sense of authenticity to the garden. Layering plants also helps create depth and visual interest. Taller shrubs or trees provide a backdrop, while mid-height perennials and cascading ground covers fill in the foreground. Ground covers like creeping thyme or sedum are particularly useful on slopes, as they stabilize soil and prevent erosion while adding texture. For a rustic look, Consider wildflowers and ornamental grasses to create a natural meadow-like feel. Pathways are essential for accessibility in a sloped yard and also contribute significantly to the rustic aesthetic. A winding gravel or stone pathway invites exploration and adds structure to the garden. Materials like stone slabs, gravel, and even wooden stepping stones can fit well in a rustic garden, providing traction on uneven terrain and enhancing the design's visual appeal. Curved pathways often work best on slopes, as they naturally follow the land's contours and soften the garden's overall look. When designed thoughtfully, pathways provide a logical flow through the garden, making even small spaces feel expansive and connected. Retaining walls serve a dual purpose in a sloped yard. They provide essential structure by supporting terrace levels and add rustic charm to the garden's overall look. Materials like rough-hewn stone, reclaimed wood, or even railroad ties give retaining walls a weathered, time-worn appearance that aligns with rustic design principles. Retaining walls also allow for distinct planting areas, which can be used to highlight various plants or garden features. A small tiered yard benefits immensely from retaining walls, as they provide both visual separation and practical support, creating a well-organized and visually cohesive space. In small, sloped yards, vertical gardening is a valuable technique to maximize space without sacrificing greenery. Wall-mounted planters, trellises, and climbing plants help add vegetation to unused vertical space. Rustic wooden trellises, for example, can host climbing roses or ivy, which add height and texture to the garden. Wall planters with herbs or cascading flowers provide additional greenery without crowding the ground. This use of vertical space not only conserves room but also enhances the layered, natural look characteristic of rustic gardens, allowing the garden to feel fuller and more immersive. Seating areas are essential for enjoying the transformed yard, and a sloped yard offers the chance to create cozy nooks on different levels. Small benches, stone stools, or even wooden stumps work well in a rustic setting, providing informal and functional seating. By placing seating areas strategically throughout the garden, you create a series of intimate spaces to relax, each offering a unique perspective of the landscape. These seating areas encourage relaxation and make the garden feel like an extension of the home, perfect for enjoying morning coffee or unwinding at sunset. Decorative touches like lanterns, reclaimed wood signs, or rustic iron elements enhance the personality of the garden, creating focal points and adding to the rustic theme. Vintage items, such as old watering cans or wooden barrels, can be repurposed as planters or sculptures. Handmade garden art, birdhouses, or natural stone sculptures also contribute to the atmosphere. These simple touches make the space feel cared for and loved, adding layers of charm that invite people to explore and appreciate the details of the garden. Transforming a tiny sloped yard into a rustic garden sanctuary may seem like a challenge, but with the right techniques, it can become a beautiful, intimate space full of character and charm. By focusing on elements like terracing, native plants, natural materials, and cozy seating areas, even the smallest sloped yard can be a stunning retreat. The rustic design emphasizes authenticity and simplicity, creating a space that is both timeless and deeply connected to nature. Ultimately, a sloped yard can become an inviting and practical outdoor haven. With careful planning and a love for nature's imperfections, anyone can turn their small, sloped yard into a peaceful oasis. Rustic design celebrates the beauty of the natural landscape, reminding us that every outdoor space has the potential to be a place of rest, inspiration, and simple beauty.